What's up, everybody? It's me, back again. No, I haven't posted in a while, but here I am. Today we're going to be reviewing one of my ranked Kane games. So, first just giving this beginning part because, well, it's pretty simple. Just put the ward in the tri-bush. This is very important, just to make sure you know when the junglers are going to take scuttle. So this is pretty typical standard early game. Getting a leash from my top, and then move into my red, taking my E so I get the heal. Now usually what you can do with Kane is that if you have a really good leash you could take W, but I 9 times out of 10 just take E just for the sustain. I'm off to go take scuttle. I see Hecarim coming, so I just go on and ditch out of there. So at this point I'm just full clearing. So what I could have done is that I could have just went directly to his scuttle, but I kind of greeded in thinking that I could just take my wolves and then hope to catch him out on scuttle and steal it with my smite. I probably could have worked out if I was a bit faster, but things happen. Just guiding out my camps now, full clearing. I then try to go for a play on bot side. So we do burn quite a few things. Overall, probably not the best gank. Could have went better. But at this point I'm just looking to reset, go catch my Krugs, and continue farming. So at this point I come over to the top bench. What I should have known is that Hecarim is very likely to go gank Karma, my bad. And as I should have just waited for the counter gank instead of just trying to go in for a gank by myself. But see how this works out. So we both survive. It's not the worst deal. I get a lot of orbs, very important for Kane. Then go back, get the scuttle. Go in, get the kill. Very simple. Slow this down a bit. So at this point I don't have much to do other than just take the remaining of my camps, make sure they respawn, match up with my XP. You can see that I'm slowly rotating to their bot side in the hopes of a gank. So you can see they catch me out on the Jhin trap, so I decided to just not go for it. So I reset, get more of my items. At this point I have my full jungle item and a pink ward. So now we just repeat again. Now this Karma should have been more careful. She's kinda in the middle of the lane against a Hecarim with no wards. And then, you know, Anivia doesn't really ping that Lux is MIA. So bot lane also just gets wrecked. But as a jungler there's not much you can really do about this, other than just try to capitalize by invading. So there we go, Hecarim kills her again. Karma's definitely not having the best game of her life, but we're looking to change that. So here I see that Lux is pushing up, my Anivia's coming, Soraka's coming. So this overall should be a very free gank. Yep. It's unfortunate that my Soraka took the kill, but we still pulled off a successful gank. So now Anivia can farm up, catch up on the XP and gold she missed. I just farm up more of my jungle, looking to see whatever ways I can capitalize. Hecarim obviously goes in and kills Anivia. This was partially my mistake and her mistake at the same time, because you could see earlier that as I was clearing my gromp that you spot a Hecarim with the pink ward, so I should have just given her a fair warning. But I'm not sure how much it would have helped, because it is Hecarim and he's pretty good at ganking. Kind of thing. But here I'm just looking to take dragon because I know Hecarim probably already cleared his entire bot side and he just was mid. So the chances of him being bot to come contest me is very low. And I also have double pink wards in the river, so yeah. For some reason my bot dies, I just go ahead, escape. Typical stuff. So as it stands, game is kind of going in their favor a lot. We're losing all of our lanes. Karma died twice. Anivia's, she's not exactly losing, but Lux is still winning the lane, and bot lane is just getting dumpstered on. So it's up to me to make sure I try to bring us back into this game. So what I try to do is that I try to focus on the lanes that have CC and can carry the hardest. So for the most part, I'd want to try to avoid the Karma. But at this point, I'm just trying to farm up, make sure I'm still strong. I was trying to look for a gank top here. You can see about my pathing. Yep, there I go. Karma actually kills the Tomken, so I just pick up the farm. Then go back into my Krugs. Anivia gets a really good pick on the Hecarim, who I guess tried to tower dive her. So I'm just doing more of the same, just continuously clearing out my camps, making sure I'm ahead. You see, even though this Hecarim has been ganking a lot, he's which I don't know what level he is, doesn't tell me. But I'm still a bit ahead in CS, about like several camps, like maybe 3-4 camps. Come over to mid, pick up the wave, since Anivia's not there. She's dead. So just make sure you keep doing that. So whenever your laner is dead and the wave is just gonna crash into the tower and just die from the tower, just pick up the towers, the minions yourself. Get yourself a couple of experience and gold. Here I go, trying to go make another play down bot. I see they waste their stuff. I try to go for this, hit the chilling smite, knock up. Pretty clean. Get the double kill here. Pretty standard stuff. So this play is kind of the turning point for several reasons. So I'll make this slower and we can review this one a bit more. Okay. So I'm over here clearing blue. Jhin is stepping up. Let's go ahead. So from here, I see they're pushing up to the bot tower. Try to go in. There they go. They wasted their W. I know that both of them are pretty immobile, so all I have to do is just chilling smite, knock them up, free kills. And then it's pretty standard stuff actually. Not much to discuss, but it's just, you know, capitalizing. So from here, we just take the tower. Anivia kinda doesn't do much, even though her mid laner was missing. She fortunately does not die, so it's not all that bad. I pinged at the dragon spawning, try to let my team know that we should definitely prioritize the dragon. Go ahead, clear out my gromp, see if I can make another play bot. Unfortunately, it doesn't work as well this time, but you know, that's fine. Try to make them scared and try to apply pressure to the Baron pit. This fight's not that important, so I won't rewind it and skip back to it, but it's pretty standard stuff. I'm just scaring them off the Baron, getting whatever picks I can. Here we're just going for Baron. I'm not Baron, my bad. Dragon. So here, even though we were really behind in the early game, 7-2, we're still getting the mountain drakes. Got 2 of them. Keeping up my farm. Several camps ahead with the Hecarim. I'm pathing up towards top lane while clearing my Krugs, just waiting to see if Tahm Kench will do anything. I see that he isn't, so I just decide to go back, get my items. Yep, get Cloak and Merc Treads. So going back down to my bot side, clearing those camps out. A very important thing for junglers is that whenever you're not doing something on the map, just farm. Farming is almost crucial to climbing, I'd say, because ganking is pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't know how to farm, then that can really screw you over. So just make sure if you're not doing something, then just passively farm. Make sure your camps are always like you catch your camps in an efficient way. So here I'm just sticking around mid lane. I don't have much to do. So ideally, I try to go for a play. So here I am. I see the Tahm is just out in the open. So we'll slow this down. So first I was just hanging around mid lane to see if a fight broke out, but I know that Tahm has pretty low map awareness, and even though you should have seen me by the scuttle, I'm just too fast, especially with my chilling smite. It's pretty cool actually. But anyways, yeah, so I'm able to just clean up on the Tahm. 4-0, I got Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver is a huge spike when you're on Rhaast. You definitely have a lot of map making power. So here I'm just fighting the Hecarim. He tries to ghost away. I flash. Easy pickup. Now I'm just trying to look to see if I can get top tower or any more picks. I see Jhin is there, so I try to go in, try to cover for my Soraka. Chase down the Jhin. Hit the knockup. And there we go. I also would have liked to go for the Lux, but the snare stopped me. But we did get mid tower, clear out the wave some more, and overall, pretty good fight. Obviously, we could have capitalized a bit more if some of us went top lane, could have hit the top tower a bit more. Here I see that a lot of them are dead, so because we have nothing else to do, I decide to make the play to go Baron. Put down the pink ward to make sure they don't see us doing this. We already know that I killed their Tahm, Hecarim, and Jhin. So three dead. They don't really have too much to contest it, and they don't even know that we're on it actually. So a lot of things people don't do is they don't try to go for the early game Barons. They'd wait a bit way later into the game before getting a Baron. But early game Baron is definitely doable with only maybe 3 people, even 2 people. You just gotta make sure you do it at the right time. So I'm over here, buy my items, get my Spirit Visage, get Cloth Armor. So right now, I'm very strong. I'm pretty much the only one on my team that does damage except Draven. I'm over here trying to make sure I get all the dragons, keep up our pressure. Now what we should be doing is that we're clearing out sideways, using our Baron buff to our advantage. You know, making sure that we try to pressure all the lanes with our Baron buff. So what I should have really done is just go over here, make sure the minion wave is Baron buffed, but you know what I'm doing right now is just getting vision, not very bad. So also a thing you should also do. I go over here. What am I doing? I'm just circling around, I guess. Here I see that the Hecarim tries to go by Soraka, so I jump in. No, Soraka is fine. Oh, actually no, she dies. But I get the kill on the Hecarim. So now they don't have any jungler, so this dragon is completely free. I just steal his red buff. Vel'Koz just ends. Very standard stuff. Now here we're just trying to fight it out more, see if we get any more picks. Lux hits a very nice snare, so that kind of screws us over a bit. But I'm over here. I see that we still have Baron buff. I clear the minions out. Try to go for this mid tower. See if I get a kill on Jhin. Obviously it does not work out. He clears it fairly quickly. So I decided to just clear out the wave and then go meet my Anivia at the dragon. While also giving the Baron buff to the minions. So overall we're kind of capitalizing poorly on our Baron buff, but it's alright. We're winning team fights, getting every other objective. Top lane is pushing. Bot lane should definitely have someone getting the minions, making sure none of it's going to waste. That's fine. Here I pick up a Giant's Belt and what is that called? Warden's Mail. Trying to go into my Randuins for the slow and the crit resistance against the Gen. Me personally, I probably would have just taken my own red, but at that point I just didn't feel like, you know, smiting it. Kind of a waste of a smite, so I just let Draven get it. He's not doing too poorly. He's 4-3. He has his IE, so he does damage. Here I just catch out the Tom, so I see if I can get any vision on him. Catch him out again. I see Heckram. So at this point, I'm just trying to push with my team with the Baron buff and see whatever picks I can get. You know, I'm very, very strong, so I'm just trying to be a presence on the map. Here I can see just go for the tower, try to zone them out. See Heckram tries to jump in, but he can't. So at this point, we should be falling back, making sure that our Baron buff reaches our other minions and then come back. But we're sticking together as a team, so it's all fine. I go over here, just go ahead and steal his Raptors. Unfortunately, our Soraka gets caught out, but I decide to go in. Now, this isn't exactly the best idea to do, but I know just because I'm already 8-0, I have Spirit Visage, I have like 3 complete items and nearly a 4th one. I'm very, very strong right now, so I can take a risk such as just jumping into their team 1v5, especially when I'm Rhaast. So just hit some knockups, weave in and out, dodge the skill shots, jump over the wall. Here, Jin just uses everything to try to escape from me. I just have an easy cleanup. So really, this game isn't very much of a thinking man's game. It's just me farming up and trying to capitalize on objectives with a good team fight. Yep, and that's the end of the game. So really, this game didn't really showcase too much, but it did show that trying to make sure to prioritize lanes to gank. So you can see that game I really didn't gank Anivia at all because I didn't think Anivia would carry that hard compared to top and bot. Now personally, I wouldn't have ganked top as much as I did if Tahm Kench wasn't overextending as much, and because I was Rhaast and I just delete tanks. So the important thing to know is that you gotta make sure you keep up your farm, make sure the camps are always down, make sure you know when to go into gank, to which lane to gank, and then that early Baron buff really helped us out, try to push into their mid tower. So whenever you get a pick, just see what objectives on the map you can take, whether it just be like the top tower, mid tower, Baron, Dragon. Yeah, that's basically it. This game is, I think, a Gold 3 game, so obviously players aren't that good. So hopefully next time when I do a video, it will be Platinum game, where players are a bit more experienced and I can dive in more into jungler mentality, actually show you some real outplays. But other than that, that's it. Have a good day.